Hey everyone, welcome back. This is a DrT stage 4 for December 10th. Normally I wouldn't show the lower stage of DrT because they're too easy to take out with the troops that I have. So unless you guys specifically request, lower levels of DrT, I'm not going to show them. This one I thought would be interesting because we have this shock launcher covering the landing part. And a lot of people that play Grenadiers are really afraid of shock launchers because they slow down the troops. And that's true, they do slow down the troops. But there are ways around this. I don't want to waste my GBE taking out the shock launcher because it doesn't do a lot of damage. There's nothing here that can hurt Grenadiers. Why waste the GBE on the shock launcher? What I'm going to do is I can either go left or right. I'm probably going to go left. I'm going to GBE this boom cannon. That one I do want to get rid of for sure. So I'll get rid of that first. Or actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release, because we're on a time crunch here, right? This shock launcher is going to be shocking my troops. So I want to get the Grenadiers down first so they start throwing. And then while they're doing that and getting shocked, I'm going to use the GBE on the boom cannon. It'll buy you like maybe 3 or 4 extra seconds, and sometimes that makes a big difference for the Grenadiers because of their low accuracy rate. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the Grenadiers out all along the front. The shock launcher cannot shock everything along the front. So if you spread them all out, it'll shock maybe 4 or 5 of them in one area. The rest of them will still be launching their grenades at them. So that's what you want to do to overcome something like this. Instead of wasting your GBE, 11,000, that's a lot of GBE you got to use to take that one down. So let's try that first and see what happens. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to release all the Grenadiers evenly along the shore here. It's going to go shocking them, which is fine. I'm going to release the medics to help out here in the healing. Now you can see what's going on here, right? This shock launcher can only shock a small portion of these guys at one time. The other guys are still throwing, so you're still doing stuff here, right? Let me take care of that. Now, so you see how they took them down anyways? Now I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to go that way with the cannons. I mean, I could go that way with the cannons, but I want to avoid that for this time. So you can see what happened, right? We took out the shock launcher pretty quickly. Even though it was shocking some of our troops. So that's the key that I wanted to... Now here we could put down an artillery to take the rest of that, or I'm just going to shock it and take it out this way. So I just wanted to show that one. I mean, this is going to be a pretty easy takedown, but I just want to show that strategy here. So when you are covered by a shock launcher, nothing else can hurt you. Go ahead and not leave it alone. A lot of people are afraid of it, but go ahead and spread your guys out so that only part of them get shocked. The rest of them will take out the defense eventually, and now you have all this GBE you can use for something else if you need it. So right now, since we have it, we'll use it to take out the HQ here. So all right, there you go. There's some landing strategies for Grenadiers when you have shock launchers. Thanks, everyone.